Well, hello everybody. Happy Turtle Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. We have a lot to get to tonight. We're going to be talking about the Ninja Turtles parade float for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. We're talking about the new TMNT episode, the toys that built America. We're talking about some TMNT shoes and the 2023 TMNT Awards show, Mutation Nation. Get excited, slash the like button, and let's go! Let's go! Welcome to my Ninja Turtles channel. It's 8 p.m. in New York City, and this is the Ninja Turtles Show. How the shell are ya? Cowabunga! Your weekly live stream. Every Turtle Tuesday covering Ninja Turtles news, toys, cartoons, movies, comics, video games, and more. Pizza heaven! I've got the music slamming tonight. Hope you all are doing well. Ava, Mr. Turtle, Joe Curious, Wistful, Veronica, JR24 Mason, what's going on? Cowabunga to all of you. Got a lot to get to tonight, and we are celebrating. Celebrating. What's up, Lorenzo? What's up, Know-It-All? A lot to get to tonight on this installment of the Ninja Turtle Show. First thing we're getting to, the 2023 TMNT Awards. Can you believe it? Coming soon. The 2023 TMNT Awards. Coming soon. I've been teasing this for a little bit. You guys know I've been teasing this.
Give it up, Shredder. You're a history.
It was fun in 2022. It's going to be even more fun in 2023. We're doing another awards show. A lot of cool categories. Best comic book crossover. And it's coming soon. And guess what? I'm going to tell you the date of when the 2023 TMNT Awards show is going to be. I'm revealing the date right now. Without further ado, the date for the 2023 TMNT Awards show, I'm happy to share it. It's coming up pretty soon. 12/12, December 12th. How about that? People are happy. It's December 12th. People are cheering. And people are celebrating with their air horns. December 12th, 12/12. It's a Tuesday, and it's coming up pretty soon. It's less than a month away. So I'm happy to share that with you guys. Oh, I'm even more clapping. Another thunderous round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. 12/12, it's going to be a Tuesday instead of a Saturday like last year. But if you look at the 12/12, makes sense. It's always been there. It's always been a Ninja Turtle. It's right in the date. It's the special number. We're counting the numbers. It all makes sense. It's in the numbers. 1 + 2 + 1 + 2. It's 9/11. Oh, it all makes sense now. So that is going to be the TMNT 2023 TMNT Awards presented by My Ninja Turtles channel. 12/12 2023 second annual TMNT Awards. Special celebrity guests. What's going on, Wistful? Celebrity guests, call-ins, all sorts of crazy categories. Best movie, best video game. I can't wait to share it with all of you. I hope you all are doing well. Make sure to like and subscribe here on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up, leave a like, slash the like button with your katana. Subscribe over on Rumble as well. And follow on Twitter at my TMNT channel. Yes, Joe Curious, you're right. You will have to go rent a tux. This is a black tie affair. A black tie affair. This is a very fancy, refined evening. So go follow at my TMNT channel. Should be a lot of fun. Speaking of Twitter, I posted something here on YouTube recently, and I posted on Twitter as well. It was this picture of Kevin Eastman and Tom Waltz. Do you guys know Kevin Eastman and Tom Waltz? Kevin Eastman, by the way, one of the TMNT co-creators with Peter Laird, Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, the two TMNT co-creators. And Tom Waltz has been the writer on the current version of the Ninja Turtles comics for the past... He wrote 100 issues on the IDW Ninja Turtles comics, and Kevin Eastman and Tom Waltz look like brothers, and I wanted to share it. I think all of you guys saw it probably here. I posted it on YouTube, but they really do look a lot like brothers. They got the same hat, the same glasses. They both have a nice smile. They're kind of standing the same way. On the right side, you see them holding the microphone. Same smile, same way they're holding the microphone, and They just kind of have the same look, same posture. You can see here in the lower left, they have the same glasses and kind of same scruffy facial hair. Glasses, same frames, same kind of scruffy facial hair. And same positive outlook on life. I've noticed Tom Waltz as well as Kevin Eastman, they're very positive guys. It's infectious. It's nice to hear them talk. They're pleasant to listen to, and I'm sure they're pleasant to work with, so they seem like nice guys. They seem like brothers. I just wanted to point that out. It's funny. The two guys are brothers. Look like brothers, excuse me. How's it going, Jay? So first thing I wanted to talk about, while we're talking about two comic book creators, Kevin Eastman and Tom Waltz, wanted to talk about some more comic books. Yeah, and we wouldn't have them without Kevin and Peter. They created the Turtles 40 years ago. This month, 40 years ago. 40-year anniversary, the creation of the Turtles. And first published in May 2024. So, wanted to talk about Ninja Turtles vs. Street Fighter number 5. The conclusion to the epic miniseries between the Ninja Turtles and the Street Fighter gang. M. Bison, Ryu, Guile, Chun-Li, Baxter Stockman, even Jenica was in this crossover, non-canon crossover as far as I am concerned. I don't know, it was very zany. It's a pretty good crossover, but I felt this final issue was a little bit zany. It was a little bit of a ridiculous ending. And it was a little bit of a letdown, frankly. It was a little bit of a vague ending. It wrapped up kind of quickly, and it was a little bit ambiguous the way it wrapped up. The bad guys were just launched into the ocean like 50 feet away, and then they were like, oh, that's our, I didn't understand if that was the ending. I didn't understand. They just kind of pushed him in the pool, and it's supposed to be the end. It was an epic series, but a little bit of a disappointing ending. Maybe I read it wrong, but there was a lot of wacky characters, and I like it when they play it straight with all the wacky characters. I like when it's serious, and it's they take themselves seriously, and it's this kind of had a zany, it's a little bit of a wacky ending, but it was good overall. I do maybe I don't know the Street Fighter's characters that well, so maybe I wasn't reading it on the same level as some other people. But I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5 pizzas. 1, 2, 3 out of 5 pizzas for this comic book crossover. There have been a lot of comic book crossovers recently, and I enjoyed it. Any of you guys read this one? It's pretty good. Also, comic book news. TMNT 145, the road to 150 begins here. Sophie Campbell's final few issues. Just a handful of issues to go for Sophie Campbell. Been the writer since 2019 on the Ninja Turtle. Wrote about, Sophie Campbell will have written 50 issues of the main series, plus a few other miniseries and stuff. And they're getting into time travel. Little spoiler alert, they're getting into time travel. I think you guys know that already. And I love time travel stories. Let's get a T for time travel. T for time travel. T for time travel. I like time travel stories. I like when they're trying to figure out the path, the story. They're trying to figure out the different timelines. T for timelines. T for turtles. By the way, T for thank you for all of you for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. Every Turtle Tuesday, T for Turtle Tuesday. Wanted to say thanks for hanging out. Different time. We're a little 15 minutes late today. That's okay, though. But new artist on the series as well. Gavin Smith is no longer the artist. It's Vincenzo Federici. And I've really enjoyed this story since the Armageddon game ended. There's a change in status quo. Since the Armageddon game ended, I've really enjoyed the Turtles comic book story. And it's good. It's a good story. Like I said, time travel, future turtles, past turtles, and they're dealing with all their regret and burden of knowing their future. Do you really want to know your own future? They have to deal with that burden and that responsibility. And I really enjoy this, and I'm really enjoying these final issues. I think I'm finally just getting used to Sophie Campbell. I don't know who's going to be next. Who's going to be the next writer? We will wait and see. I think I'm going to ask a poll. I'm going to create a poll for that at some point. But we will see how that goes. Joe Curious says, do you think they'll go back to Godzilla Land? A dinosaur? Turtles in Time? TMNT 3 time travel joke. They could. They already had the Turtles in Time miniseries a while back. And I think they went back to the dinosaur era, and it's neat to see how they deal with that like butterfly effect of going back in time, and they touch a triceratops, and then, they become the triceratons or whatever. That's not the actual story, but, you go back in time, you go forward in time. I like the science fiction aspect. Mr. Turtle says, when you get used to her storytelling, and then Sophie Campbell is replaced. LOL. I know, it's just like, I'm just getting used to Sophie Campbell, and then there's going to be a new writer. I feel like Sophie Campbell was a little bit chained up, a little bit restrained and restricted. I feel like Sophie Campbell was just told to, like, you know, drive it around the block until Armageddon game, and that kept getting pushed back, and Sophie wasn't really allowed to tell the stories that Sophie Campbell would have preferred to tell if, you know, without Armageddon game being there, but that's the way it goes. So that's a little bit of Turtles comic book news. Street Fighter number 5, Conclusion, and TMNT 145. I recommend both. Maybe you're into Street Fighter, you'll understand the characters a little bit more than I will. Maybe you like this M. Bison, Baxter. You like all that stuff a little more than me. It was just the same. It was kind of the same old story. The turtles get hooked up. Some of the turtles get hooked up to a machine to, like, siphon their power, to milk their power. And we saw that same storyline in the Mutant Mayhem movie. We saw that same storyline in the Stranger Things crossover. And of course, that's the storyline in the 2014 movie, as they get hooked up to a machine to get milked. There was no milking storyline in TMNT 145, however. No milk, just time travel. So whatever you're into, whether you're into time travel or milking, the Ninja Turtles have a story for you. And let's say you're into Dark Leo. You remember Dark Leo? It's when Leonardo joined the Foot Clan. Leonardo was brainwashed and joined the Foot Clan. You can see Dark Leo here with Karai. He's got the cool black uniform. He's got the moody, emo kind of vibe going on. It's not a phase, Splinter. I'm hanging with the Foot Clan now. It's not a phase, Splinter. You're not even my real dad. That's the edgy Leo phase. I agree, Wistful. But the Dark Leo phase is being commemorated in a Funko Pop. Dark Leonardo. I think this might be the first IDW Funko Pop. Is this the first IDW Pop? I'm not sure if they've done like a Jenica thing yet, but it's nice to see IDW create toys with the BST AXN Super 7 line, and it's nice to see IDW get some toys made with Funko, with the Funko Pops. And it's cool to see such a dark figure. Not a usual cutesy, like chibi style they usually do for the Funko. Dark Leonardo looks tough. And he was tough in the comic books. He was dark, he was edgy, he was emo Leonardo. Hanging with Shredder, hanging with Karai. Hanging with the wrong crowd. Now being commemorated in a Funko Pop. So this is cool. The comic line. IDW is finally getting merchandise. Joe Curious says it is the first IDW Pop. Okay. I'm glad that IDW is finally getting merchandise as well, with the Super 7 BST AXN line and these Funko Pops as well as other stuff that they have. They even had a video game this year, the Splintered Fate Apple Arcade mobile game. So IDW had a nice little year. Oh, the Power Rangers crossover line. Mr. Turtle, you're correct. You are correct. Technically, the Power Rangers was the first IDW Funko Pop, but this is the first one for the mainline series. You are correct. Mr. Turtle, Encyclopedia of Turtle Knowledge. That's why they call you Mr. Turtle. Very nice job. Thank you for the correction. Live fact-checking here on the news program. So that's a Funko Pop with Dark Leonardo. Thought you guys might enjoy that. I think it's pretty cool. I enjoy it. I think it's pretty cool. I like that kind of style. I like the Dark Leonardo. I like the black bandanas. I made a video about when the turtles have black bandanas. I like that. Next thing I wanted to talk about was on the History Channel the other night. The Toys That Built America. I think this is from the same people that created the Netflix, The Toys That Made Us. At least it was a new episode to me. I'm not sure if any of you guys saw this before. It was new to me. I think it was a new episode. See ya, Ava. Take care. I think this was a new episode on the History Channel, Toys That Built America, and they had an episode that featured the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was the history of the toy line. It reminded me a lot of the Toys That Made Us episode that was on Netflix. It was different. It was very similar, though. It was very similar to the Turtle Power doc, where they go through the history of the Ninja Turtles. Oh, it started with Kevin Peter. You know, Kevin and Peter, the two co-creators of the Ninja Turtles, were drawing turtles one night, or drawing one night to entertain each other, and then Kevin drew a turtle, and then they had a toy line, and then they had a cartoon, and went through the history. They interviewed the usual suspects. Very well made, I gotta say. I think it's created by the same people that produced the Toys That Made Us. I really like that. They have a fun documentary, mini doc style. I like it. And the Toys That Built America is good as well. Fast paced, a lot of good interviews, good editing, a lot of historical footage as well as new footage with the people that were there. Some of the guys that created the Playmates toys, the original Ninja Turtles toys from the 80s. They spoke with some of them. So overall, it was a good episode. I love these I love mini documentaries. I haven't seen the whole thing yet. I only watched the first little bit, and it's half Ninja Turtles and half Power Rangers. So it's an hour long or maybe 40 minutes long. And I haven't seen the whole thing yet, but there's cool behind the scenes footage about how the Turtles toys were created. You can see Bebop and Rocksteady, or a preliminary Bebop and Rocksteady kind of thing here. History Channel, I think it might be on the History Channel's website soon enough, available for streaming. And the coolest thing I thought about it was there was like a dramatic reenactment. There was like actor portrayal of Kevin and Peter. And of course, you know Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman, the two co-creators of the Ninja Turtles back in the 80s. And they had these actors portraying them. And it was neat to see an actor portrayal of Kevin and Peter. I mean, they're a little bit similar. You know, Kevin is younger. He's got the curly hair. Peter is older and losing his hair. Not exact replicas or anything, but I had never really thought about who would play them in a movie. Who's like a cool bald actor and who's like a cool younger curly-haired actor. So this is what they looked like. And I didn't think Peter was this heavy. I don't know. But that's the way it goes. So these are the two actors who portrayed the two co-creators, Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman. Neat to see. I had never thought about that before, and it's a good little mini documentary with the dramatic reenactment, the actor portrayal. I recommend it. Check it out if you can. The Toys That Built America on the History Channel. This is what they looked like back then. It's what they looked like back in the 80s. I thought it was cool to see the two co-creators. Wayne Knight. A young Wayne Knight. Maybe Wayne Knight now could play Peter Laird. I like that, Joe Curious. So, next thing I wanted to mention, the Ninja Turtles are going to be in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and there was a segment on the Today Show that it was a first look at the Ninja Turtles. And I wanted to just play this segment for you. I'm going to stop it from part to part, and I'm going to talk about it, and we're going to chat about it. And it's the segment about the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The parade float, of course. The Turtles have had parade floats before. The 2012 series, Rise had a parade float in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And now the Mutant Mayhem is getting a... Mutant Mayhem is getting a version of a parade float. So here we go. Here's the clip from the Today Show.
I see we found some special guests here. Cowabunga, dudes! We've got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What's so special about this float?
Real fast before we keep playing, Michelangelo goes for a high five here with the guy, and he gets ignored. So here the guy's going to talk about what makes the float special, but watch for Michelangelo in the background. He goes for a high five and gets totally ignored.
This is our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Turtles are a fan favorite, a parade favorite. This two-story structure stands about 28 feet tall.
So right off the bat, 2 stories. It's like a city skyline kind of look. 20-some feet tall. I'll let him keep going. Here we go.
It's got this urban environment. The Turtles will actually be on this float, scaling the building in pursuit of Bebop and Rocksteady, the two villains, and Superfly, who's hanging out off the side of the building.
Just like the good old days, like I remember growing up.
Exactly.
And I know that there are at least 11 hidden hinges on this, because this is to fold down and get through the Lincoln Tunnel.
Yeah, so at its top height, it's 28 feet, but this will pack down to about 12 feet by 8.5 feet, about the size of a city bus.
So it's really cool that they have Bebop and Rocksteady coming out of the building. It's like a skyline diorama. They're going to crawl up on those like stairways. Superfly is on there. Bebop, Rocksteady have got the motorcycle. And of course the Turtles in the mascot costumes like you see on the screen, they're going to be crawling around. They're going to be climbing around on the building, standing on the top of the building. And they usually have like a musical guest with them. So they're going to have a musical performer with them on the float as well. And here's the rest of the clip.
So we'll take this, we'll pack it down, we'll get it through the Lincoln Tunnel, and then rebuild it on parade morning.
So cool. Well, guys, we'll see you for Thanksgiving next week. Have fun. All right, as we head over to our next one, this is the Brock's float.
Sure.
What makes this one unique?
So that's pretty cool. That's the float. That's the parade float. You can see they definitely put a lot of work into it. There's a lot going on. It's like a high-rise building, and there's the stairway on the outside. Bebop and Rocksteady crashing out of the building. Turtles are going to be climbing around, and they're calling it the Mutant Mayhem. They're still calling it Mutant Mayhem. They're not calling it Tales of the TMNT. We know the new Ninja Turtles show is going to be called Tales of the TMNT. It's coming out in April of 2024. But this is going to be a Mutant Mayhem float. They're still focusing on Mutant Mayhem, Superfly. I guess they're still trying to promote the movie. It only came out a few months ago, so they're still trying to push it. Just came out on Paramount Plus, and overall, the thing looks pretty cool. Pretty detailed. They're really good at making these parade floats. And I do love the way the Turtles mascot costumes look. And the Turtles have a over 30-year history with the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I'm excited, I gotta say. I'm excited for a parade. You know, how fun is that? A parade. It's old-timey kind of thing. And if you like having fun, if you like the Ninja Turtles and fun stuff, how about a pair of Ninja Turtle shoes? Ninja Turtle sneakers. Do you guys like Ninja Turtle shoes? These are called shell toe. Shell toe. Ninja Turtle sneakers. You can see they have the green turtle skin kind of look, and they have the specific kind of toe with the shell pattern. Adidas. And they're coming in a plastic case, just like a action figure. They're coming in the plastic clamshell case with the comic font, issue number 1 in the background, made by Adidas. Get your Ninja Turtle shoes, shell toes. They've got the TMNT pizza insole. You can see here, pretty nice design. A lot of custom stuff, a lot of detail here. Made by Adidas. They've got the leathery kind of green look. And I mentioned the shell design on the shell toe, hard toe sneaker. Really cool sneaker, really cool Ninja Turtle shoe. Even a little city sewer, a little manhole cover, a sewer lid underneath the insole. So that's something I wanted to bring to your attention. Something fun to end the show. Gotta end the show on a fun note. Something upbeat. Ninja Turtle shoes. Just wanted to pass that along. And of course, wanted to pass along before we go, breaking news. Breaking news, everybody. The 2023 TMNT Awards Show will be held on 12/12, Tuesday, December 12th. Second annual TMNT Awards Show 2023. TMNT Awards Show 12/12. Now back to the regularly scheduled programming. Wow, thanks for the breaking news. And that is true. Wanted to announce it here first to you all. 2023 TMNT Awards Show 12/12, December 12th on a Tuesday. Might be at a different time. Might not be at 8 New York time. Might be at 9 New York time. So that's that. And unfortunately now, it's time for tea time. The formal portion of the show is over, and now it's time to relax for tea time. Crack open the window. Get a cup of tea. Relax a little bit. How are you all doing tonight? Happy Turtle Tuesday. Let me get a pizza pie out as well. Now we can spill the tea, relax a little bit, just hang out, chat a little bit. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you all are doing well. Got my pizza out, got my tea out. Hopefully the show quality has been okay today. My internet has been on the fritz. I'm on wireless right now. I'm not even on my usual hard line. I'm on wireless. So hopefully the quality of the show has been okay. And hopefully you all are excited for the 2023 TMNT Awards Show. I might even be, I'm going to be trying to go on some other shows to promote it. I'm going to be making some appearances out and about. So if you know of any other TMNT shows where I can appear, let me know. If you know any other TMNT shows or any other shows at all, I'm going to be making the rounds to a lot of various places. So I might be appearing on some other shows. I gotta say, I'm not sure about my name here for the channel. I know I've said before, calling me Master is like a funny kind of thing. I'm the master of the channel. But, you know, I'm thinking about changing the name. I thought about the name Chan, like short for channel, and it's also a name on its own, Chan. What's up, Chan? Hey, Chan the man. I don't know. Master. I feel weird saying, call me Master. You guys should call me Master. I don't know. Let me know. Is Chan cool? Short for channel? Or you could just call me Channel. Hey, what's up, Channel? Mr. Turtle says, there wasn't a dip in quality at all. Glad the wireless was working fine. Wistful is still loading, unfortunately. Wistful is still loading. Yeah, Wistful is loading. You and me both. I've got my 90s retro internet here. I'm dialing up to log into the show from 1998 here. Let me get my dial up. Yes, can you hear me? Are you there? Hello, can you hear me now? I'm dialing up to my AOL 90s style internet. Ugh, what an embarrassing show with the poor internet quality. But Joe Curious says, so here's my excited moment. I was waiting to ask. Joe Curious finally got to meet the wrestler, The Undertaker, a couple days ago. And your meet and greet went viral while I was in cosplay. While you were in congratulations, Joe Curious. It's always nice to get a picture with The Undertaker, and you were in cosplay, and people shared it around. I will search for that picture, and I will check it out. Congratulations, Joe Curious. That's a very nice moment. You, like the wrestler, The Undertaker? It's a cool wrestler. He's got that cool emo look, like Dark Leonardo. He's got that scraggly black hair and the eyeline. That's a cool wrestler. You know, you look at the other wrestlers, they're wearing the sparkly sequin booty shorts. At least The Undertaker kind of has a tough look. Well, congratulations, Joe Curious. I've never really met any celebrities like that. I can't think of any real, like, celebrities I've met before. Ava says, why are you ignoring me? I'm sorry if I'm ignoring you. I'm bad at reading the chat. Crazy person of me family says, who has school tomorrow? Mr. Turtle says, we aren't ignoring you. So, well, nice. Happy tea time to you all. Hope you all are doing well. Happy Turtle Tuesday to you all. And congratulations, Joe Curious. Oh, it's on the WWE page under videos, too. It's a video. Very nice. I will check it out. Well, congratulations to Joe Curious. And congrats to all of you for tuning in and finding out first that the 2023 TMNT Awards show is coming back December 12th. 12/12. What else can you say? It's going to be a night of magic. It's going to be a night of magical mutations. Get ready to remember a night of magic. I'm coming up with the tagline. Get ready to mutate into magic. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'll work on it eventually. Well, that's the end of the show. Thank you all for joining me. Ava, Wistful, Crazy Person of the Family, Joe Curious, Mr. Turtle, JR24, Wistful, Veronica. Thank you for joining, Veronica. I always appreciate seeing all of you. Thank you for joining me. T in the chat for all of you. Lorenzo, thanks for joining, Lorenzo. T in the chat. T for thank you. T for Turtle Tuesday. Joe Curious, congrats. It's been a pretty good show. Pretty good show. These shows are... I'm enjoying these shows. Working it out. So thank you all for joining me. T in the chat. And a T from me for thank you. Cooled off with our tea time here. Now it's time to end the show. I'm going to be uploading a video soon about Donald Trump Jr., and Michael Jackson, and a Ninja Turtles video game. Working on another video about some Saturday morning adventures, Ninja Turtles comic books. So I've got a lot in the works. And some more live streams. I'm going to be doing my 2024 predictions as well as reviewing my 2023 predictions. So I appreciate you all joining me. I appreciate it. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe here on my Ninja Turtles channel. This is another episode of the Ninja Turtles show. You know, sometimes I don't want these shows to end. I like having these shows, hanging out with you all, but life at best is bittersweet. It's time for this show to come to an end. I've been yapping here for like a half hour, so it's time for me to wrap it up. I think I've said it all. In fact, I may have said too much. Only one thing left to say, right? Cowabunga! Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment and share this video. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Ninja Turtles videos like this.